Welcome to Unit A, or Chemical Bonding, of your Chemistry 20 course. So this is your Chemical Bonding Workspace, and at this point you probably would have gone through your Science 10 review in the similar platform, so you should be a little bit familiar with what to expect in this workspace. But in case you are still unfamiliar of what to do, I'm going to explain how to work through this workspace. So to start out, anything that's indicated by an orange light bulb in the workspace is general information regarding the unit or the workspace. So for example, this light bulb here indicates my introduction into chemical bonding. It has the general outcomes for the unit. I will also have this video linked into this section right here, as well as I have the YouTube playlist linked to every single video relevant to Unit A on chemical bonding. Now, as you go through, I've again tried to make this as concise as possible. So anywhere where you see a different symbol and color, I've tried to code the different sections using that symbol and color. So for your first section of this unit, we talk about bonding theory, and I've indicated that by a green star. So I have my green star and my bonding lesson here. Notice that there's no corresponding assignment to that bonding theory lesson. Okay, as you go through, the next lesson is indicated by the blue earth, and there is an assignment that follows up with that section. As you go through, you will see that I have linked in the different videos that you may need to watch as you go through. Again, there are some assignments that match up with our lessons, but some lessons I felt like they didn't need an assignment to follow them up. So as you go through, you should be able to watch the lessons, take some notes, do some practice questions maybe out of the textbook, and then come back to your assignment. Now with this assignment here indicated by this orange flag, I have tied in a few different lessons into one assignment. So in this assignment, you will be sort of tested or you'll be assessed on electronegativity, polarity, and intermolecular forces within molecules. So make sure that you've watched all of those lessons. So your electronegativity and polarity lesson, as well as your intermolecular forces lesson, prior to completing that assignment indicated by this orange banner or this orange flag. So everything should be in here. Again, if you wanted some additional videos following the unit, I have linked in some extra crash course videos down at the bottom. And to play them, you can just to play any video, you should be able just to click on the icon and it will play the video in this platform. Now you can expand the screen if you want. You can watch it on the YouTube website, but otherwise you can watch in this dashboard platform. Again, another thing that I have linked in is that I have linked in some practice unit review questions that goes over the entire unit. Now, you may want to complete all of these questions, however, you may only want to select a few, and depending on what your teacher has decided, they might assign a few questions from this Unit A review. Again, you may or may not see all of these cards. Now the cards are these little sections or snippets of information that I have, and you may only see certain sections at a time, and your teacher may only release certain sections when you have completed the previous section. So make sure that if you are done, you notify your teacher so that you can see the remaining cards to complete this unit. Now, just like with your Science 10 review, I have tried to make this match up with your course map for Chemistry 20. So if you jump over to your course map, you will see here that for chemical bonding, I've identified sort of the main section with the symbol that I have matching on that workspace. I have all of the lessons in red font. Any assignments appear in blue font. And as you go through, you might also notice some green font for labs. Now this is why it's important to follow along with your course map as well as your workspace, because these labs are not linked into your workspace. Depending on what materials you have available, you may or may not be able to do these labs. So make sure you talk to your teacher when you get to this section to see if you are able to do these labs. All right. Like I mentioned, this video will be linked into this workspace here, so please do watch the video, and you can watch it at any point in time if you need to refresh on how to use this or get any additional information. And good luck with your first unit in Chemistry 20.